Video. Oh,
You're
okay.
good.
Don't bump anything. Okay. Can it see? The main thing is this.
Yes, you
Yeah.
can see
Alright.
that.
Okay.
I just
First
can't
thing
move.
is, I want to just talk about the workouts. I just handed you the calendars. If you don't have a calendar, contact me or do something original and go to the website that I've told people to do 1,000 times, all right? So let's make sure we're looking at that. I will change some things, but you can see what's going on that calendar. And just to make sure we're clear about that, here we go. All right, so I did put in one more for tomorrow. Fridays are going to be open workouts, okay? So could be pitching if you want to pitch, could be defense, you can want to do defense, stuff like that. If I'm the only one there, then I have to maybe move it around a little bit and mix it up. But you have weights every Tuesday, Thursday, although that probably on the 20th and 22nd probably will not be the case. Then we have on Mondays, every Monday, we come in, it is hitting, but I'm also setting it up so you're hitting first, and then if you're a pitcher, you can hit first and then do pitching afterwards. Basically, as soon as Scott gets there, then we can go right into pitching into one of the cages, okay? So that's your day to get pitching workouts, that and every Saturday, okay? And every Saturday will be like we did last year where we have speed workouts, spin works, location work. We're going to be able to move all those cages back. We're going to have, I don't know, last year we had as many as 6 or 7 pitchers. So I'm assuming we're going to have that many and more, okay? Every Wednesday is first agility and then defense, okay? And I mix a lot of both things in there. When Dave gets here, he takes over and does defense, okay? Then every other Friday is going to be open. Every Saturday from 9 to 11 is pitching workout. Okay? Do you have any questions about the schedule? All right. Next thing. So player information. I'm going to hand around what I currently have for your player information. I had it just a second ago. Here it is. So just double check. Make sure that everything that's on here is correct. If there's something that isn't, fix it. Okay? Just make sure that I know everything. Main things on there are going to be if there's been any change in your address, email, phone numbers, or if you have a change in the positions you want to play from last year. Anything like that. Okay, scratch it out and fix it. All right? All right, website you already know about. Group communications will need to be through Remind. So that's at TSB Wolves to the number 81010. All right, individual meetings. So this is going to be something we have not done before. I'm going to hand you one of these, and I'm going to hand you a sign out. Oh, let's back that up for a second. Are there any questions about the workout scoring? Yes.
So, are you saying, because I know that I have club every day
Right.
after, so you're saying that will work towards the point, so are you still wanting us to, because like, I have to drive all the way out to Eagle to get there.
Okay.
So, like, are you wanting us to do both, like, come there and then go to
If
our
you can do both,
club?
great. That's fine. It's whatever works. I just want to make sure that everybody's getting work. That's the main thing. Okay? But I do ask that it's not just you and Billy Bob who played baseball 25 years ago and doesn't know what he's talking about. That's why I want you to clear them with me. Okay? And so in the slots, when you go to the link, in these slots, I want you to put the initials. However, you do not need to put hitting and pitching. Just put the initials. Just write who it was. If you put 2 points in there, that tells me that you did both defense and pitching, or pitching and hitting, or so you did 2 different things. And each of them have to last at least 30 minutes. They can be a lot more, and every 30 minutes does not count for a point. Okay? But you can do 2 different things. If you do 3 different things, it's still just 2 points. Yeah, Malia.
Yoga would count for 1, right?
Louder.
Yoga, like if I would do
Yoga counts for 1. Yep. Those are workouts, okay? That's important stuff for softball, yeah. So I want to make sure I'm clear about this though, because there's been confusion and this is the best time to clear it up. So, oh, you can't see that at all. So each workout, if it's batting, pitching, catching, defense, weights, speed workout, it has to be at least 30 minutes. You get 1 point for that. Okay? If you're playing a sport in the winter, you automatically get 78 points. You have to verify it through me, and then if it's a THS staff, then don't worry about it. You need to verify it. But just put the initials of the person that was supervising. You're going to access the tally sheet through there, type your full name, put the number of points and the initials of the supervising instructor in the box. Do not need to state what area. Do not type anything under anybody else's box. Continue to keep a tally of your progress. No more than 7 points per week will be counted. Okay? And then no more than 2 in a day. So you could do hitting, defense, pitching, and hitting again, or running, or something like that. It's still 2. I want to make sure you spread things out a little bit. Okay, so no more than 2 points per day. No more than 7 points per week will be counted. Okay? Now I know that some people are like, well, but I want to do more and more and more. And that's great. And you do that, and it's going to help you out in the spring when it comes to playing time, when it comes to all those individual things. But if we can get every single person to get 78 points or higher, what's that going to make this program? A lot better, competitive. If every player does that between now and springtime, it's going to make us good. Okay? Okay, talked about that. If you're playing, all right, talked about those things. Questions about that? So all this means is seniors excluded, okay? Senior year, I mean, I know you're still going to do it, but whoever has the highest points gets to choose their jersey number, whatever number it is. Whether it's JV or varsity, it doesn't matter, okay? And then as long as everybody else has achieved at least 78 points, then we'll go by class from there. If there's a tie, we'll do a tiebreaker of some kind. Okay? All right. So the next thing is is a player questionnaire that I put together. We've not done this before. Okay? And this player questionnaire and a meeting. Individual meeting. This meeting is for you, not for me. Okay? It's a time for you to be able to bring things up for the upcoming season. We had a meeting at the end of the season last year, and now we're doing something right now so that I can help you. So I have a sign-up sheet right here. The meetings are going to be Tuesdays and Thursdays, either at lunch or after school on those days. Yeah?
Well, I just had a question about the points. Is it, like, how important is it for everyone to get a minimum of 78? Because just logistically, I don't even know if that's possible for some people. Because like, if we can only get 7 points a week, that means like doing something every day for 11 weeks straight, and I just don't know how.
Or you can do 2 a day for 3 days, right? And then 1 more.
But like with homework,
I was just wondering,
it's
like,
really hard to, like,
If you're in club, you're already getting 2 points, right?
I guess, but
Right?
like,
Each
does
time
it
you
count
do it.
against us if we're not? I don't know.
I mean,
And
weights
we're not
count,
trying to
weight count.
slack or anything. I just think it's more like with the heavy class load,
just numbers.
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
number of
Yeah.
hours I can spend. Like if I may be going to a club practice, but I can only, it's a 3-hour club practice. I could
Right.
count that. That could be theoretically 3 points. Like I pitched last night, I did speed work last night, and we hit last night. That's theoretically 3 points in 3 hours I spend in my week. But I can only count that for 2.
So are you
And
guys
then
saying
later
if
on in
I
the week,
change
I'm
that
not-
to 3 points for that? A
Or
max of 3
I'm
points?
just saying, like
Because,
later in the
like,
week,
I've
then
Slow
I'm
down,
not
slow
going to
down,
spend my
slow down.
time.
Finish up.
Like I have to make sure I spend my time like smart
Oh, I understand
with that,
yeah.
and so it's hard to get.
So
always
I'm,
get
I'm
that.
asking for a remedy.
Or if I have like an hour of hitting versus 30 minutes of hitting, I can still get a point either way.
Yeah, it's 1 point.
But then I spent an hour hitting because that was my club practice.
Mhm.
But I'm not going to go and hit again for another point just because it's another point. Like, I already hit for my hour
Right.
instead of 2 30-minute sessions, which is somehow worth different amount. Do you see how, like, the amounts don't add
I
up?
know what you're saying. I've got to find some kind of medium ground where people are getting more frequency though. Yeah.
So, like, what's Malia saying? I think what we could do also, because we could send you our schedule, because, like, for me, on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I have Rock and Armor. On Wednesdays, I have hitting, fielding, pitching with Nicole, and then I have pitching with Dan also.
So
that
that's
would
4
be
days
4.
right there. So you
Yeah,
can
but then-
easily get 2 points on, or easily get 2, 4,
Yeah,
6,
but
and
say,
1,
like,
7.
I don't go to Rock and Armor the 2 days because I have homework,
Mhm.
and then, like,
But then she did
Then
4
I
things.
had 4
That's only
things.
4 points.
So, like,
we
if we
just
send
do
you our
large
Slow
schedule,
down, one at a time.
if we send you our schedule and, like, let you know that, like, we're doing these things and we went to these things, could it, like, I mean, I'm just saying, like, would it be better for you to understand, like, what we're doing in the point system, so, like, we don't run into that problem?
I just think in club, a lot of times we do things in a lot bigger chunks.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm
And
well
so
aware
it's
of that,
hard to
yeah.
get, like, the points counted. When I'm spending all my time in one
Okay.
chunk, it only counts for 2 points. But then if I go and spread it out like 6 days a week,
Okay.
then it would count for more points, but I spent the exact same amount of
I
time that I
understand what
might
you're
have done
saying.
one
I
day.
do understand what you're saying. So I will change it to 3 points max per day. That way you can do 2 days plus 1, 3 days, you're
That's a
done.
little bit easier.
If you're already doing yoga, you're already doing weights in your classes, there's your workouts. Right? I mean, we gotta make sure people are doing some things.
Yeah.
All right? So I'll change it to 3.
Okay.
Okay? Are we good with that?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is a player questionnaire that did I already hand out. Here's the player sign up. I want you to sign up for this. And it doesn't matter if you were varsity last year or JV last year, it doesn't matter. Okay? And if you're here on this campus, if you are part of this program here at the high school, I want to sit down and talk with you a little bit. And you're going to bring this filled out, this worksheet, not worksheet, but this player questionnaire. So this is not something we've done before, but it's a program I think has a lot of value. Okay?
Yeah. I'm
Shut
already
up.
sick.
I just, like, because I am too much. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I didn't come here to be made fun of, Riley and McKenna.
Why you show up?
I need one of those.
Good point.
That is very, very
Why am I
true.
alive then, you know, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have any other questions or concerns at this point? Okay, I'll switch that to 3 points per day. And yeah, you have a question on this?
No, there's an extra.
So please take your time to fill this out. Don't just fill it out once right now. Sit down and read everything. Sit down and read through these carefully. It took a lot of time to put this together, and this is through a lot of research. Okay? So take your time to fill this out, but make sure you before you leave, get signed up for a time to meet with me. Yes?
One quick question about the player info. Do you want years of club, or do you want years of?
At this point, I'm kind of probably, I may even phase that out completely at this point. We needed that 4 years ago.
Right. So just like get rid of the column.
Yeah, I'll probably just delete the column and all that.
Okay. So just leave whatever we
Yeah.
have. Okay.
And because I also really know everybody a lot better than I used to, so I have a pretty good idea of who's what.
Randy and Kristen.
Any others?
I love them.
Okay, go ahead and knock that out, Naomi. Okay.